So we pleaded that we have like 15 minutes or so, but we might not have that 15 minutes. It's just a straightforward question. It's just 3 or 4 questions that you just answer. Please, I'm going to be dropping the link on the chat box. Kindly just make use of the link, and let me know if you can see it and have access to it. All right, so
Please, sir, can you mute people that their mic are on? The noise is disturbing us.
oh, sorry. So please, Ms. Choma, can you tell Mary to just mute? Thank you.
I'm telling her I'm telling her to. Okay, she has done that. She has done it. She has done it.
Okay, everyone, I've dropped the link for a pre-test for tonight's section. Please, we just have like 5 minutes. It's just very straightforward. It's a yes and no question, true or false questions. It's just very straightforward. I've dropped it. Have you seen it? If you are just joining, you might not see it except I drop it again. But if you have been online since, you should see it. Go to the chat box.
We have seen it.
That's okay. That's good. Please just click on that. Click on the HTT. You see it there, and to take you to the page. It's just a 2 minutes. It doesn't take long. It's just 5 questions, true or false. Yes or no. So please, it's a true or false question. Just very simple. Just direct. All right. If you have any challenge, please let me know. Please, if you have any challenge, let me know so that we can help you. Our facilitator, she said, Justina, please, can you mute your mic? So for those who are joining, you're welcome. Please check your chat box. We have dropped a pre-test link for tonight. Please just click on that link and make use of it, please. Click on the link, please. Thank you.
Yes, we have done that. Submitted.
All right. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Esther. So let others do same. Please, others, please let's do the same, please. Thank you. Why the perpetual left again now? Please, let's take this pre-test, very important because it's very, very key. So I'll keep dropping it so that I would love everybody to partake of the test, please. Wow. Okay. Oh God.
Answer all questions. Success is same for all business. The measurement from business success is same for all business.
Oh, Queen, thank you. Thank you, Queen. Please, I want to see the number. Once you have done, let me know you are done. Please drop a comment for us on the comment section. So for those who just join us now, you are welcome. We have a pre-test that we're supposed to write. And please check your chat box. You see it. The link to the test is there. Just click on the link there and to take you to a simple 2-minute test. Oh, thank you, Janet. You have done well. Please, can we have that good number coming in? Good number coming in. Ms. Choma, please, can you help me reach out to them, the others, so that they can know that there is a pre-test in the chat box for them to take. Oh, Favor, that's good. Thank you for doing. Thank you. Vivian, thank you. Ene, thank you. You have done well, all of us. All right, let's keep the number coming in. Let's keep the number coming in. I want to be sure we have people done from the sign language side. Oh, Mary, that's good. Okay, that's good. I've gotten one from sign language. Justina, can you mute your mic, please? Okay, so Mr. Damilola, Mr. Dukoya, please, I'm going to be handing over to you. Since we're having a good number that have taken the test, so that won't take much of your time. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. Just give me notification if you are ready, if you are set, so that I can hand over to you, please.
I'm set if you are.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. Thank you so much, everyone. So I'll be welcoming Miss. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, the test, is it the same as in I'm seeing 2 links here? Is it the same test? Only one?
It's the same link. It's the same link. I'm just only reposting it because of others that just joined.
Okay, I'm done, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ladi. All right. Let's welcome Ms. Odukoya as she takes us through for this section tonight. So, Ms. Odukoya, please, over to you, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Good to have you in class today. So, I trust the pre-test was not very stressful. And I hope our last session was very helpful. The mentorship session with Madam Farida, I hope it was really helpful for us. I can hear Victoria's mic is on. Thank you. Victoria, please kindly mute your mic. Admin, please, I will need help with muting mics so that we can move.
We'll be doing that.
Thank you. So today we're going to be discussing something that is very important for business owners. There's a lot of distraction, please.
Please just be patient. Victoria, please, can you mute your mic, please? Victoria, and then please, can you mute your mic, please? Thank you.
You have hosting, right?
Why, Madam?
Oh, there's no host.
There's no host, me. So I think it's Madam.
Okay. Because we need to be able to mute people's mics. Okay. So let me just go on. So today we will be looking at a topic that is very, very interesting and very practical, and also very, how do I put it? Very personal. Because you see, at the end of the day, what you get out of your business, the amount of satisfaction you get out of your business, the amount of fulfillment and self-actualization you get out of your, is there a way to stop the sign language person? So that I can be sure that the sign language concern are being carried along. Kindly tell them to pin. Somebody has unmuted it. Victor, are you there? Victor, DG, are you there? No. Okay. Okay, let's move on. So today we're treating a topic that is very important to your business and generally to your life. Because you see, there are people that have they've done business for years, the business is doing well, but they are still not satisfied, they are not happy. And that's why this topic is very, very important. Because business, you can't just be doing business for doing business sake. You have to know why you are doing business and what you actually want to get from your business. So today, in our session 6, we'll be looking at what is a successful business. So welcome to the 6th session, and today we want to learn about success in business. Okay. So we'll be starting with a case study, and I want us to follow this case study. I will read it out. Please pay attention. Zara and Awa are talking about success. Zara wants to become the most famous cloth maker from the country. She says that she will feel successful if everyone knows her name and wants to wear her clothes. Awa does not really care about being famous. She thinks that she will feel successful if people like the bread that she makes. To her, good bread and pastries make people happy, and she wants to make people happy. I hope we're able to follow this storyline, this case study. If you were able to follow the case study, please give me a yes in the chat room. Yes in the chat room. Just give me a yes in the chat room if you followed my case study. Okay, thank you, Perpetual. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Olabisi Nabilat. Thank you, Isaac, Esther. Thank you, Queen.
I want to tap. Yes, ma'am. I follow the case study. Tap. Follow my case study.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Janet. Okay, so we are on the same page.
Sorry, Miss
Now,
Adekoya, please. Sorry, please. Miss Victoria, can you mute your mic, please? Funny enough, we don't have the rights here with us, but please, Miss Victoria, can you please mute your mic? You are really obstructing.
I don't think she's even close to her phone. Maybe, and I don't even know her number on WhatsApp to call her.
No,
So
close
should
to
have been
the
telling
phone.
her to
Mommy, the phone, ma.
Okay.
so what we need
please
to
mute
do,
the mic now.
Victor,
We just on the network and with the phone, ma.
Can you mute your mic? Can you mute the mic? Mute it.
I've done it.
No, you are still talking.
wait, hold on. Victoria,
Ma,
sorry to ask you, what disability do you have?
person with autism, ma.
Okay. So I need you to go to the bottom right, the bottom left of your phone and mute your mic.
Okay, ma.
Okay, thank you for that. So do I have people in the blind cluster here? Can you please raise your can you please say yes, as in audibly, if you are from the blind cluster? I want to be able to carry us along properly today.
The volume is still loud. You should reduce the volume and you mute it. Yes.
So if you're from the blind cluster, can you please say yes so that I know you are from the blind cluster? That I have people from the blind cluster here. I want us to be able to move along together. Anybody? Blind cluster, please.
The screen of the phone is the problem.
The blind cluster. So we have another mic that is unmuted. I need you to get the admin right, Victor. Please, can you maybe reach out to somebody? They just need to come in, make you co-host, make me co-host so that we have the admin rights. It will make it a lot easier.
Okay, I'm trying to make that arrangement. Thank you.
Please do. Thank you, so that we can have a very smooth class. Okay, so I'm trying to know who are those from the blind cluster. Justin, are you from the blind cluster? I see your yes, so I want to know, are you from the blind cluster? You can just unmute and tell me that, oh, from the blind cluster. Anyone from the blind cluster?
Yes.
Okay, Justina, thank you very much. I can see that you're struggling with your network, but I think I heard your yes. Thank you very much. Any other person from the blind cluster? Any other person from the blind cluster? Okay, let's move on. So we have heard the story of the case study today, Zara and Awa. I'll read it again so that we can hear it again. I will just go through it again, then we'll answer some questions from there. Okay. Zara and Awa are talking about success. Zara wants to become the most famous clothmaker from the country. She says that she will feel successful if everyone knows her name and wants to wear her clothes. Awa does not really care about being famous. She thinks that she will feel successful if people like the bread that she makes. To her, good bread and pastries make people happy, and she wants to make people happy. So that's our case study for today. So the next thing we will do is we will answer a few questions from that case study. So I hope you're ready for me. So number one question is, what is success to Zara? Anyone? What is success to Zara? You can raise your hand. You can unmute. What is success to Zara? Victoria, you want to tell us what success is? Victoria, Ine. Victoria? Okay. Anybody wants to tell us what is success? What is success to Zara? Okay, Vivian says it's for her name to be known. Vivian, thank you. It's for her name to be known. Okay, any other person? What is success to Zara? I see my people. Okay. Yeah, and
Success to her means being famous.
famous. Thank you very much. Chizoba, I can see your hand raised. Chizoba, kindly unmute.
What is success to Zara?
Mary says it's for her name, it's for her to be famous. Correct. Thank you, Mary. Chizoba, are you speaking? Please speak a little louder. Chizoba, we're listening. Victoria, can you kindly mute your mic?
Oh, sorry. Eno, please, you are now the host. Can you help us mute them, please?
Success to Zara, just like I have.
And now kindly mute Victoria so that the class can be more cohesive. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Chizoba, please do speak. Unmute and speak, please, Chizoba, so that we can hear you now. Chizoba, are you there? What is success to Zara? Who else wants to help us? Now the class is very quiet now. Victoria, I will not call you. Victoria, you have shown me today. Oh yeah, unmute and speak. I can see your hand raised, Victoria. Can you unmute? Okay. Madam Chioma, anybody from the DevSec cluster wants to speak?
Good evening.
Good evening, Victoria.
Good evening, ma.
Good
Ma, it's what
evening.
you want to achieve.
You don't show us today. Where you put your phone? Where you not off?
Sorry, ma. Sorry, ma.
Okay, please go ahead. Zara, what is success to Zara?
Ma, it's what you want to achieve. You're doing that you want to achieve, ma.
Okay, so you're talking about success generally. Okay.
Okay.
But we read a case study. So in the case study, we have Zara and Awa. So, okay. So just follow us. You will see what, I don't want to go back to the case study. So just follow us.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Okay. So Zara wants to be famous, right? Zara wants everybody to wear her clothing. Zara wants her name to be known. These are the things that are important to Zara. She wants her name to be known. She wants everyone to wear her clothing. That's what success is to Zara. So what is success to Awa? What is success to Awa? Who wants to tell us?
She wants people to like her bread.
Okay, she wants people to like her bread. Thank you, Janet. Any other person? Okay, Chizoba has her hand up again. I'm coming to you, Ene. Let me listen to Chizoba. Chizoba, kindly unmute. Chizoba, are you there?
Okay, Ma, someone said from the depth. Hello, Ma.
Okay, I can hear you now, Chizoba.
Hello, Ma, can you hear me?
Yes, we are with you.
Okay, someone said from the depth that I don't want everybody to be happy.
Awa wants everybody to be happy. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for that, Chizoba. Okay. Awa wants everybody to be happy. Nabilat, can we hear from you? I saw Nabilat's hand up. Nabilat, are you there?
Hello, everyone.
Okay,
So,
good evening, Nabilat.
can you all hear me?
We can hear you, Nabilat.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you, Nabilat.
Hello.
Wow. Hello, Nabilat, we can hear you.
Okay, so I think what she wants to achieve is to make sure that she satisfies all her customer. I think unlike Zara, she's not looking at being famous or being known all around the world. What she sees as being successful is being able to satisfy her customers and being able to prioritize the needs and the wants of our customers. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Nabila. Fantastic. Nabila, what disability do you have, please?
Okay, I'm a person with albinism.
Okay, thank you very much, Nabilat. So Mary, I'm feeling you, Mary. I'm really enjoying you in class today. Mary says for everyone to be happy. Mary, thank you very much. Please help me tell her that I'm feeling her. Okay, Isaac Esther says, I should put up the case study again. Okay, let me just put it up. I will not read it because I've read it twice already. Please, let's be joining class on time so that we won't miss out. Okay, so we can see that success to Nabilat is success to Zara. I'm falling in love with you, Nabilat. Success to Zara and what success is to Awa, they are different. Zara wants everybody to like her. Zara wants to be an household name. Zara wants people to wear her clothes. You know, Zara wants to be popular, famous. But Awa is not bothered about being famous. She just wants people to be happy. And she thinks that the best way to make people happy is to give them good bread and pastry. That if people eat good bread and pastry, they'll be happy. So you find that if you look closely at Awa's case, Awa is not really after bread and pastry. She's after people's happiness. And she thinks that what will bring people happiness is bread and pastry. And that's why she's interested in making bread and pastry so that people can be happy. Do we see that they have two different views as to what they are looking for in business? Now, Awa will not do business the way Zara will do business because what they are looking for in business is different. Yes, everybody wants to make profit because even Awa that wants to make people happy, she will not be able to continue in business if she doesn't make profit. Zara that wants to be popular, it doesn't mean she'll be giving her clothes out for free, because she will still not be able to continue in business if she doesn't make profit. So profit is really not the essence of business success. You need to understand that. Please, admin, can you spotlight the sign language lady? Please, can you spotlight the sign language lady? Somebody here is saying she cannot see her. So please, admin, spotlight her so that we will not have that challenge. Admin, please, I'm waiting small. No. Kindly spotlight.
Hi, I've done it.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's move ahead quickly. So we can see that success means different things to these two different people. Now, the last question here says, what challenges are Zara and Hawa facing? What do you think their challenges are? So here you can think outside of the box, because we didn't really write the challenges in the case study. So what are the challenges you think that Zara and Hawa are facing? Anyone? Anyone? What challenge could Zara and Hawa be facing? Nobody has an idea? Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, I have something in the chat room. Perpetual. Okay, Perpetual wants to speak. She has raised her hand.
Yes, please. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yes. I think the challenge that Zara is facing is visibility. She wants everybody to know. That is her challenge. And that is where she needs to work on. Why that of that of Zara? Zara wants, her challenge is visibility. Why that of why Hawa? Hawa own challenge, I think what she's facing is meeting her customer satisfaction.
Customer satisfaction. Thank you very much, Perpetual. Thank you for that valuable contribution. Okay, so moving on. So what is a successful business? Now, I need my people from the visually impaired cluster to listen, because I will read out what we have on the screen. So what is a successful business? Number one, a business where customers receive good services. Number two, a business where employees are well trained. Number three, a business that makes quality products. Number four, a business that makes a lot of money. Number five, a business that wins its competitors. Number six, a business that helps local people. Number seven, a business that helps family or friends. Number eight, a business that is famous. Number nine, a business that makes me and others happy. And number 10, a business that makes me learn new things. So what do you consider as an individual? What do you consider as success in business for you? And these are different examples, right? These are different examples. And I want us to pick 3 out of these examples. We have 10. If your own is not here, you can add it. So we are not limited to this 10. You can look in this 10 and you can look outside of this 10 But I want us to come up with 3 things that will make you feel like your business is successful. So you can pick numbers, or you can say what you think will make your business successful. So I think Perpetua has her hand up again. So I will
Yes,
give her the floor. Yes.
yes. From the chats here, I think I have three answers to give.
So let me first ask, what kind of business do you do, Perpetua?
I do telecom service business.
Okay, thank you. Now go ahead.
Yes. Now, one of the success I see in my business is that my business helps family and friends.
Okay.
Yes. Another one is that my business makes a lot of money.
Okay. Okay, you said 3. What's the third one?
My business, I learn new things from my business.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. Do I have anybody from the, okay? I'll listen to Chizoba, but please let me ask them in the dev cluster if there's anybody that wants to share what they think success in business will look like for them, whether within this list or outside of this list. So please help me tell them while we listen to Chizoba. Chizoba, you have the floor.
Good evening, Ma.
Good evening.
To me, a successful business, I choose
Sorry,
3.
Chizoba, what do you do?
I'm into popcorn making and selling.
Okay. Okay, please go ahead.
A successful business is a business that makes good quality products, a business that makes lots of money, and a business that wins over its competitors.
3. Interesting. Quite interesting. Okay. Nabilat, I will come to you. I can see your hand, but let me ask the dev cluster if there's anybody. We're waiting on the dev cluster. Okay, let's listen to Nabilat. Please let me know if they are ready at the dev cluster. We'll take them next. Let's listen to Nabilat. So Nabilat, you have the floor.
Okay, so I'm into clothing business. I sell both male and female wears. So I
Okay.
think a successful business is a business that grows and
Okay.
a business that expands, like a business that has other branches. Okay, because I believe if you start a business, like let's assume you start a business and in the space of 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and that business is still going on, I believe it's a successful business. So it's a successful business is a business that grows. So secondly, I think a successful business is also a business that it's a business where customers receive good services, yes. And I also think it's a successful business, also a business whereby a business that makes customers happy, that makes me and others happy. And it's also a business that makes profits, like a whole lot of money. You understand? Because if you're into business and there's no profits, you are just doing it for doing sake. I don't think it's a successful business.
Okay.
So that's all.
Thank you very much, Nabilat.
You're welcome.
Said earlier, success in business differ. So let me come again to Zara and Awa. Now, for Awa may not make plenty profits, like you said. Oh, plenty profit. No, Awa is not looking for plenty profit. Awa wants people to
My
be
hand
happy.
is up.
I'm coming, Auntie Queen. Awa wants people to be happy, right? So she might not put too much profit on her business because she's looking out for happiness. Let people just be happy. Let people just be happy. So you don't condemn people for how they do their business, because many times we don't understand what success is for people. There's this general assumption that everybody is in business to make profit. Sorry, is not in business to make profit in that sense, like money, plenty money. Some people just want to make enough money to keep their businesses alive because they want the business to actually make people happy. So they are not putting a lot of money. Some people they are open. It's not like they need the money, but they just want to do something. They don't want to be idle at home. They don't need the money to feed. They don't need the money to take care of themselves in that sense. So they have other reasons for doing that business. And they want business like somebody who needs the money to keep him or herself alive. So, but success means different things to different people. And that's the essence of what we're trying to bring out today. That it is okay for you to have your own definition of success in your business. It's okay. But understand what you're doing. Don't just follow the bandwagon that, hey, we want to make money, we want to make money. No. What is going to give you fulfillment? What is going to give you a sense of achievement? What is going to make you like, oh, I'm a successful person? That's what really business is about. Some people just want to make a statement. That's all they want to do. That I can be useful too. I'm not a useless person. That's all they want to do. And it's fine. So we need to understand as individuals, not collectively, because success is spelled in different ways for different people. So as individuals, we need to understand what success means to us. So let me quickly read this, what Nena wrote, and then Queen, you will have the floor. So Nena says it is success business where burial ceremony and meeting ceremony. Okay, Nena says that. I think what she's trying to say here, if she can expatiate a little more, but I think what she's trying to say here, she feels that it's a successful business when she can maybe service people in burial ceremony and meeting ceremony. I don't know. So she will need to shed more light on that. Somebody says my volume is not stable. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. Maybe it's network. Okay, Queen, you have the floor.
Yeah, good evening. A successful business is one
What's your business, Queen? What do you do?
I'm into aquaculture and I also sell different types of bags.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, a successful business is business who take risk. A successful business is a business who try to go into, let me say, take new adventures. A successful business is also a business that can be profit making because you need finance to keep the business running. A successful business is a business who is consistent in what they produce or the services they render under any circumstances. A successful business it's a, let me stop here because the other one is funny.
Share it now so that we will laugh too. We want to laugh too. Oh, yeah, share the last one. She has run away.
I've not
Oh, yeah.
run away. A successful business is a business that meets your customer demand, meets your demand, and also be a blessing to the people around you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Queen. Thank you. We appreciate that. Let's quickly listen to Esther.
Okay, thank you very much. What I see as success in business, I am into farming. I produce grains like corn, beans, guinea corn. So what I see as successful in my business is seeking engagement and satisfying my community need, making sure that I make food available for my community. Another thing I would see success in my business is the value added product. Always processing farm produce, like making out some things from the products that I farm, and also meeting up with the demand. Hello, can you hear
Okay,
me?
I can hear you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Esther, for sharing.
Always life is changing.
Thank you. So Nena says that a successful business is if I can make money to put in my savings book every day. Correct. So, like I said, it's what success is to you. Now, if we're not careful, and that's why I'm asking everybody, what do you think a successful business is? Because if we're not careful, we could run the risk of just saying, business is just about money, 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 money. No, it's not for everybody that is money. Some people are just
Please,
trying to make.
people mute Victoria. Her mic is disturbing us. Victoria is not muted.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So Mary, yes, my Mary is back. She says, for me, success in business is the business makes me and others happy. Aha. So some people just want to be happy. Some people, the success in business is if they're able to solve the problem of their customer. So it differs for us. So let's not all just say, oh, it's money, 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 money. Money is just one part of it. Like I said, for it to be a business at all, for the business to remain, it must make money. So we're not saying that if your focus is something else, you won't make money. No, you have to make money to remain in business. But sometimes it's not all about the money. So we need to be conscious of that. Now, I trust we all understand what I am saying here. Okay. So this is the next exercise. So here we can see the example of our business successful. Like we want you to highlight what will make your business successful. So we can see the example of our wants to make people happy by selling them good bread and pastry. So the things I can do, that is that our can do to reach our goal. So our goal is actually, a success goal is to make people happy by selling them bread and pastry. So what are the things she wants to do in order to be able to achieve this goal? The first thing is she wants to bake different breads and pastries and ask customers to taste them and decide which ones make them, which ones they like the most. So she wants to do a market survey. You remember that we spoke about market survey our last session before the mentoring session. So this time around, what she wants to do is she wants to create different types, variety, different flavors. Then she will take it to the market. She will take it to her people, her customers, and let them choose. So that when she knows the ones people like the most, is it the one that have salt? Is it the one that have plenty sugar? Is it the one that has a strawberry taste? Whatever. Is it banana bread they like? Is it coconut bread they like? She will make different types. Then the one they like the most, she will produce more of those ones because she wants them to be happy. So that's what the first thing that Awal says she will do in order to meet her goal. The second one is that she wants to think about how to adapt this bread to local taste and preferences. What does this mean? This means that she wants to put into the consideration the people where she lives, her customers. Now, there are different varieties when it comes to different areas. For example, you will hear people tell you that Yoruba people like pepe. So if you come to Yoruba land, there are sometimes you will see they are selling puff puff and the puff puff has pepper. I personally don't like it, but there are people that love it, that their puff puff has pepper. that is trying to make that pastry, they are trying to adopt it to the taste of the people in that area. If you go to the northern people like sugar, right? Sweet things. So the puff puff you will likely eat in the north has enough sugar. You understand? It will be sweet. It will have enough sugar. So that's the way this person is trying to make sure that her pastry and her bread, they meet the needs and the preferences, the taste preferences of the people she's trying to service. So that's what she has decided that she will do in order to meet her success goals. So now we are going to complete this table, not in this class, but we will take a few examples here. So the three things you considered, you remember we first started by choosing three things that we consider that is success for our business. So the three things you have considered, you are now going to put those are your success goals. You are now going to write out the things you will do in order to achieve those success goals. I trust we understand. So let's just take one or two examples in class, then the rest we'll do and as an assignment and submit. So who wants to share? What's your success goal and what will you do in your business in order to achieve your success goal? Oh, yeah. So maybe okay. Somebody speaking? Victoria, are you speaking?
Yes, ma'am. Ma,
Okay.
what you want to achieve? You want your business to grow, as in to expand.
So this is it. Victoria, wait, pause, please. I want you to personalize it. I want my business to grow. That's my success goal. This is what I will do. Do you understand?
Okay.
Don't say somebody's business.
Okay.
We're talking about your own.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I want my business to grow. I want my business to expand. That each time people walk to my place, to my shop, whatever they are looking for, they will get it. They must not go outside and look for it. Whatever they answer, I must make sure I have it in my shop.
Okay.
And I want people around me to celebrate and rejoice that my business is growing and it's expanding every day. As the day keep on breaking, and that's where my business keep on expanding.
Okay, so what will you do to achieve that?
Ma?
So what are your goals? What are the things you will do? That's your goal. So what are the things you will do in order to achieve that?
If in order to achieve that, I'll make sure I do the right thing by receiving my customer, welcome them, and make sure I get my customer feedback and I work with it.
Okay, so you will get customer feedback and work with it. Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Queen, you have the floor.
Yeah,
Victoria, please mute your mic. Please mute your mic, Victoria. Thank you.
I don't know what is the cause of this thing today. That's true.
What I do, the things I do that have sustained my business is one, I define my business by making sure that I know that my business is my business and me, I'm an entity on my own, different from my business.
Hold on, madam. Hold on, madam. You didn't get my question very well. I said, what is your success goal for your business?
Okay.
And what will you do to reach that success goal?
Okay, the things I will do to reach my success goal.
You have not told us your success goal.
Okay.
So that's where you start from.
Okay, fine. My success goal is to make the name of my business a household name.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And then what I have done and what I'm still doing to keep that is that one, I go for quality.
Okay.
I make sure all the bags I sell are good grade, though they will say it's high, but this girl has good bags, but her prices are high. And then I normally tell them, soup wey is sweet na money kill am. And then that's what I normally tell them. That's one. And secondly, I discipline myself in such a way that I don't borrow money to add to my business. I make sure that the profit I make from the business is what I use to grow my business. Thirdly, my money, after, at times I do it weekly basis, at times I do it, but most at times I do it whenever I want to go for restocking. I'll calculate the ones that are damaged, the good ones, and the money I use in purchasing the last product. And then after calculating the expenses, I try to pay myself with a minimum price. I don't just, I want to buy recharge card, bam, I'll enter into the business money. No. So if the money I budgeted for myself is exhausted, I manage myself till I had new stock or till I do new evaluation. I don't just, maybe somebody asks for money. That's why, because one of my boss told me, he said, if you are doing business and nobody have told you that, okay, you are a stingy person, you have not started. Because it's those people that tells you that you are stingy are the one that will still praise you. And when your business closes up, they will still tell you, what did you use your money for the business to do? And that's what I've always been in my head whenever I try to, maybe I want to borrow money. If it's not my personal money, get rest. I have money, but I don't have to borrow you. That's what have really helped me in my business. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Queen, for sharing. Thank you so much, Queen, for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Nabilat is asking for attendance. Please, the link for attendance. Okay. I've not heard from my dev cluster. They've been chatting me, yes, but I don't know if anybody wants to talk. They've been chatting me. I've been following the chat. Thank you. Any other person wants to share before we move on? What is your success goal and what will you do in order to achieve that goal? Okay, let's move on. So the next thing we want to talk about is risk. We want to talk about risk. So we need to understand that risk is part of life. There is nobody under the sun that does not engage in one form of risk or another. That you are living is a risk because anything can happen at any time. So risk is part of business. We need to understand that there is risk in business. But now, what we now need to do is to know which risk your own business is encountering. Which risk is pertaining to your business? And so I'm going to read out a list. I want you to check the list as we are reading it. It's on the screen. I'll read it because of my people with vision impairment. And as we're reading it, please note which one is likely going to affect your own business. So for example, the first one is flood. Now, once I see flood, the first people that come to my mind are the people with agriculture. Flood can disturb anybody because even if you have a store, if there is flooding, it can carry away. So flood can disturb anybody, but the people who run the risk of flood the most are the people with agric. So Just look at, we'll be going through the list. Just look at which one is likely to affect your own business. So we have flood, lack of money, bad employee. This one, I used to hear it a lot. They don't want to work. They are lazy. They are stealing. They are this. They are that. Bad employee. Okay. Lack of support from your family. Fire. Yes, that's another terrible risk. Lack of interest from customers. When customers are not interested in your business, you are marketed it, they are just, I beg. Okay. Bad economic situation where your business is, you have the right product, but people don't even have the money. They have the interest, but no money. People that have not eaten, they can't buy perfume, for example. People that have not eaten, they can't buy luxury bag. So bad economic situation. Theft. That one can be internal or external. Thieves can come from outside, or maybe your employee stealing things like that. Theft. Earthquake. That is a natural disaster. We don't really have it in Nigeria, and we probably will never have it in Nigeria. But it could be a risk. Okay. Too many competition when you do business, and almost everybody on your street is doing it. You are a fashion designer, and there are 6 other fashion designers on your street. So too many competition, bad quality of equipment. You know how to do this thing, but your equipment is just not, maybe your sewing machine is old or something, bad equipment. Okay. Bad planning. This should be planning. Bad planning. When you don't know how to plan, and you don't have anybody around you that can help you with planning. Too much work. Yes. When there's too much work for the entrepreneur, you are the marketer, you are the producer, you are the sales girl, you are the everything, and the work is just killing. So too much work can be a risk. Problem with law or authority. Yes, like some of us that produce food stuff, anything that people eat. You can have issue of NAFDAC. They say, oh, where is the NAFDAC number of your product? Blah, 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 blah. So that's one of the risks. Then products are not good enough. When the quality of the products are low, maybe you're importing them, maybe you're getting them from somebody else, and you're not getting good quality. For example, if you're selling beans and you're not able to access quality beans, they're just bringing you all these beans that Weevil has almost finished. So it could also be a risk or a challenge for business. So these are some. You know your business, you know what challenge. So these are just examples to juggle our thinking. It's not everything. So, but you know your business, you know the challenge that your business likely faces, or that can handicap your business. So these are the risks for your business. And so I want us to share 1 or 2 risks that your business runs. The risk that your business runs. Okay? So let's go. Let's go. Who wants to share? Aha, I'm seeing hands pop up. Let me start with Esther. I saw your hand first. Esther.
This is night. Okay. Good evening once again. I'm into farming.
Yes.
And I'm into farming, and the risk that I face most time is pests and diseases. At times, I won't have much money to buy chemical to control those pests, and they will damage my crop. Another risk that I always face is this market risk fluctuation in prices. At times, you see the beans will high, like when I produce and keep, that will sell later, it will come down. So that's the 2 risks that I face in my business. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing, Esther. Yes, unstable market can be a major risk, because when you've calculated that, okay, and the next thing, there was a particular year like that. I had some, like I told you, I'm a consultant, so I do have businesses I help people manage. And the year before that year, I had an agri client. The year before that year, cassava was scarce. So the price went up. This my client said, you know what? Because he planted cassava and something else. So he said, next year it's only cassava we plant. So he planted plenty cassava. But as he was deciding, many other people were deciding too. So the next year, instead of cassava to now be pricey, the price crashed because there was now so much cassava. Everybody produced cassava. So cassava was plenty. So that year, he made a loss because all the money he was expecting, he had bought everything, expecting that cassava will go up. Unfortunately, he was even just lucky to be able to sell all of his cassava because that year, cassava price crashed. And that thing happens a lot. So fluctuating business markets can really affect a business. Thank you very much, Esther, for sharing. Let me go to Queen, and I just have patience. We're coming to you. Queen, you have the floor.
Okay, part of the risk that I have encountered is bad workers. Yeah,
Okay.
like that was 3 years back. The guy that I employed to be helping me to do the feeding and taking care of my fish pond. My God, whenever I give the guy 3 bag, 1 bag will be for my own seed. The remaining 2, it will be for him. And
Wow.
even though when I stopped, I discovered that he divided the finger leaves into 2.
Wow.
And when I saw it, I said, "Okay, I've been buying stock from this person, and I know the kind of species that this person supplied. This is not it." He denied. He denied. I said, "Okay, don't worry. I'm watching you." So I started counting my bags, the treatment. When it was time for harvesting, the numbers of kilo I was supposed to harvest was not even half of it. It was so low that I was asking myself, if they die, where are the ones that are dead? Let me dry them and sell. Only for me to pay somebody else to spy him and discover that he has another one, the same species, everything. And he was not telling me he's sorry, it was the devil, this, that. I said, okay, it was the devil. So I had to change another person. And the woman that was thinking, this one is a woman, is a mother. That one helped me really. But when it was time for sales, it would tell me, normally they pay directly to my account or my business account, but she now statically tell them to be paying to her, and then she will transfer to me. The thing was causing issue. I told her. So luckily, somebody that I referred to her, she negotiated the price, increased what I asked her to sell, and then remove 2% of what they're supposed to pay. So the person now said, okay, I'm going to pay to the owner's account. He said, no. The person said, okay, no problem. Collected the account number and paid directly to me. My God. Hey, Jesus. I just kept quiet, waiting for her to do the delivery. And I said, Ma, I've not seen the money. She was there calling the man. The man said, I'll go and ask the owner. For her to now tell me that she sold out of her own stock for the person. It was people around then, and I said, Madam, they've been stealing your money. She would tell you this is the amount she's selling, but it was another amount. So I had to
Wow.
discard the both of them because they were trying to cripple my business. So I told myself, better I eat my money than all these people draw me into debt. That's one. And secondly, when they are waving, the other risk is that initially I used to travel to get my bag. because I want to get what I want to sell so that I can tell you this is the quality of what I'm getting. But my parents was now shouting, hey, no, this, that, it's risky. Whenever I travel, our heart is in our hand. We don't want to lose you. It's better we collect an amputee than to collect nothing at all. My father now banned me from traveling because one, armed robber attacked us along Lagos Road. The second one, the vehicle, some assaulted. So my father now said, lie, lie, if it's business, come and sit down at home. So I had to start doing webbing. And when they do webbing, at times some of the handbag, because of the way they compress it, you're not there to monitor it, the pin and some other things will get damaged. Those are part of the risk I used to get. And the third one is that some people will buy, because I also sell for people in the offices. So those ones, they will buy, they will start giving their children food when it is time to pay. They'll start saying, my mother is bathing, my mother traveled. I said, your mother traveled and you are using mine is funny and different character from different people, and so will never pay you. They will deny that they don't owe you, even though when you give them the receipt, the record, and the timing they buy the thing, they will still deny. So those are part of the risk I faced. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing, Queen. We spoke about these people, these credit people. We spoke about them on, when was that? Our last class before Monday. I think that was Saturday. We spoke about them. You see people that use your business to make shakara. They don't pay. People that they buy on credit just to show off. They don't pay, because as they are buying from you, the person that is selling shirt, they bought shirt on credit. The one selling shoe, they bought shoe on credit. The gbese is plenty. So at the end of the day, they are looking for a way, and the salary is not up to that. So they are looking for a way to skim and squeeze themselves out of some of the debt so that they will not pay. So we need to be careful with what they call it, credit, especially when you are dealing with people that are just trying to show off. So thank you very much, Queen, for sharing. I don't know if NST wants to share. Then, is there anybody from the dev cluster that wants to share with us? So people are asking for attendance, so please post the link for
Good evening, ma'am.
attendance. Good
Evening, everybody.
Nene.
So I'm into palm oil business,
Yes, ma'am.
and the major risks I've faced is theft, because we usually store it in a separate place, and then it was a massive theft. They just came and made away with all the palm oil cakes. That was like starting from scratch again. So that was the major risk I faced. Usually we sell it ourselves, so we don't have this issue of somebody not being faithful and all that.
Yeah, so sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry
And
about
then
that.
the other one is competition. Competition, because many people are into the same business. So that's another major yes, thank you.
Okay, yes, competition, because a lot of people, even those that are selling what is not palm oil, that is chemical, they are still also claiming that they are selling palm oil. So there's a lot of competition when it comes to things like that. Thank you very much for sharing. Anybody from the dev cluster?
Hello, ma.
Hello.
My dear, I'm trying to communicate to them, and none of them is replying. Like, no one.
Okay, because I can see that their videos are not on today.
It was just during when they started, some of them on their video and none of that. And for some while, some of them they off it and they're not replying, they're not saying anything.
Okay. Well, I know Mary is following. I know I saw Sadatu at the beginning, but I have not heard anything from her. Who else? Nena has been speaking. Okay, Nepal. Okay, I don't know your name. Please, can you write your name because it's your phone. Please help me talk to this person. Zelmi. It's the name of her phone that is there. Says I
Yeah,
want
I
to
even
talk,
had
but
to
the room
chat
is
her to send us her full name, but she's not responding.
okay. So please help us sign to her that if she can she should first give us her name, then she can type. I will read it out. Says I want to talk about something, but my room is dark. No
It's
NEPA
dark. Yes,
light.
that's what you said. Yes.
So they
Okay.
can
So, but
type
she
now.
should, yeah,
If they
she
can
should give
type
us her name more importantly,
first.
so that we
Yes.
know she's online.
Sorry, I just wanted to address some people are asking for attendance sheets. So I intentionally didn't drop the attendance sheet today. I wanted to, we just need to get to the middle, then we'll drop the attendance sheet. They should just be patient.
Okay. So they will drop the attendance. And it's also important that, you don't just fill the attendance. And that's why we're asking who is in, who is, please use your names so that we know that we actually saw you in class. Okay, so we'll expect her. She should please try and type. I'll read out whatever it is she typed. Okay, I know that there are other people in this room. There are some people who have not heard their voice. Let me call them by name. Basirat, I've not heard your voice. If you are a person, if you're in the deaf cluster, please do type or sign and let us hear from you. I mean, I think you just joined us, so I don't want to. Favor, we have not heard from you. Blessing, Blessing, I've not spoken today. Janet, okay, I've seen Janet type. Martha, yeah, Martha, we've not heard anything from Martha today. Oluchi, I've heard from Perpetua. Salamotu, yeah. Salamotu has been on since. I know she's in the deaf cluster, but I don't know. I hope she's engaged. I hope she's with us. Vivian, I think, I'm not sure about Vivian. She's in the
Hello, good evening, everyone. Oh, I'm
good
here.
evening. Good
It's,
evening. Who
it's
is
a network program, it's network, and today is church activity. We are just traveling between running to church and joining. I'm so sorry about that.
okay, Madam Blessing? Good to hear from you.
Please.
Good to hear.
Good evening. Oh, please, I'm just coming in now. The rain beat me today, mercilessly. I'm just coming into the house now. Please, I'm sorry. It's Juliet. Yes.
Sorry.
So sorry, Juliet. So sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. Welcome.
Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank you for joining us. So who wants to speak now? I know Queen has spoken. Okay, the attendance has been dropped. The attendance link has been dropped. We still don't know the name of our friend who is chatting us and says the place is dark. Okay. So I would have wanted us to share one or two more people to share before I move on. I try to make sure that our classes are not all that theory, so that we can make it as practical, so that it resonates with our businesses. We know what we are actually dealing with, because all this will help you in putting together your business plan. Remember that you will have to write a business plan to qualify for the second part of this training. So it's important that you begin to take that seriously from now. and you begin to work at it so that you will not have problem when that time comes. And if you're able to share, some of these things, we'll be able to discuss them, correct them, and it will help you when you do want to put together your business plan. So that's why I try as much as possible to say, okay, let me not stuff everywhere with information. Let me leave enough room for us to discuss these businesses, and that's how we really can learn from this in an applicable way. Not to come and say risk is defined as the da 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 da. No, the definition of risk will not help you in the marketplace. Calculation of risk will not help you in the marketplace. It is what you are able to, how you're able to understand it and apply it to your business. Okay, so she says her name is Ruth. So good to hear from you, Ruth. She says, I work as a fashion designer tailor. My business is about come down because no customer come again. So I should close down my business. I need your advice, please. Oh. So sorry, Ruth. I'm so sorry that you are having that challenge. Now, as a fashion designer, it means you can sew. If you find that you are having business challenges, like customer challenges, then you need to change your customers. So maybe one of the things that I wish there was light, you could be communicating with me through Madam Chioma, it would have been easier, but I'll just make some assumptions. So maybe one of the things that is causing it is that your customers may feel that they are not able to communicate adequately with you what they want. So as a tailor with an hearing impairment, you might want to do something that is general. So something that is general that you can supply. So I know one of your colleagues here has told us that she makes bags. That one is easy. She will make plenty. You can make anything, hairband, maybe handkerchief in a designer way, hairband, hair ruffle with Ankara or something unique that people will buy. They don't need to describe to you. They don't need to. That way, you will not have to close down your business. You will still be able to sell. Because if people are having the challenge of how will I describe my style, we may not be able to communicate well and all of that. If they're having that challenge and because of that, customers are not coming, then you need to look at what else can I do? I've learned fashion. This is what I know how to do. This is what I like to do. So how else can I go with it? Can I make ready-made for children that I will just hang in a shop and people can buy? So in different sizes. Can I make a Ankara knicker for women? Or maybe, what do they call this thing? Hijab, because of where you are. Can you make hijab in a very colorful way that people will just come and buy? Hijab for school children. You can, things that people don't need, oh, do it this way, do it that way. You can look at doing those such that you will produce plenty, package it. You can take it to a shop that they will help you sell it. When they sell, they give you the money. You can have your own shop where you are selling it. People will just come, they buy, they give you money and things like that. So look at things that you can do that people don't need to describe, because sometimes your customer may say, how will I describe to her? So I hope that helps. So she should please give us feedback in the chat room if it helps, if that advice helps, so that we'll know. Or if there's any challenge with what I have said, maybe I can shed more light. Okay. So I'm glad she was able to speak, because that's why we are here, so that our businesses will not close down. Okay. I've stopped sharing. Let me go back. So is there still anyone who wants to tell us the risk they run in their businesses and fast spent? Okay. So these are the major things we have talked about. Okay, good evening. Yes, we can hear you, though your network is not very clear, but we'll try and manage. Hello, Justina.
Hello, can you hear me?
We're trying to follow you.
Hello.
Please go on. Yes, go on, please.
I have been to school around
it has become very bad. We can't make out what you are saying. Justina, please type.
Good evening, ma.
Hold on, Martha, I'm coming. Justina, can you type, or do you have visual impairment? Hello? Justina, are you from the blind cluster? Oh, so sorry, Justina. Please, if you can type,
she's from the blind cluster. Yes, she is.
Okay. Justina, please, we would like to hear from you a little more. So please, if you can change your where you are, the room you are, or maybe go outside so that network will be better, so that we can hear from you. I don't want us to leave our people from the blind cluster behind. So please, we appreciate that. Okay, Martha, let's have you on the floor so that while we see.
Okay, good evening, ma.
Good evening, Martha.
Yes, ma. I just wanted to say my network is bad, so I'm not really getting all the things they are saying. Before you know, the thing will just cut off. I'll try to join the again to cut off. So I'm so sorry about that, ma.
Oh, no problem, Martha. Martha, please, what disability do you have?
Okay, I'm a visually impaired.
Okay, so but what business do you do?
I sell kunu and mineral.
So what is the risk of your business? What's the problem? What is the challenge that can make your business not do well?
Okay. When people buy from me and then they not give me my money all.
Okay.
Also, yes, because in fact, as I'm speaking to you now, the kind of debt sometimes in terms of the mineral, I say bottles are also the problem. Sometimes someone will tell you that he will bring bottle for you, even if you hold the person change, the person will not bring the bottle. And then in the side of kunu, this is cold season. So if you do the kunu, sometimes if it is cold, people will not like to buy it. People does not normally buy
And
it
if it is
during
not
that
cold,
cold.
if it will spoil on time.
Yes, if it is not cold, it will spoil on time. So I only have one customer that we do supply to her in 100, sometimes 100, sometimes 150, like that. She will just carry it herself. Yes.
So that's what I also wanted to say, that if you can have people you supply to places where they eat, like anybody that has canteen or restaurant, so you can supply them, so that they will sell it with food. Then you also know that in rainy season like this, you will reduce production. In dry season, you will increase production because people are always very thirsty and tired in dry season. So, and then when there is Ramadan as well, people use it to break. So all that is, so you know that your market is seasonal. So you plan your market with season. Okay, thank you very much, Martha, for sharing.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, it's so good to hear from you. Basirat, yes, I see your hand up.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I started this training, but along the line I had to get off because I was ill. So today is me coming back, and I've been logged out a couple of times. But I want to ask for an advice about my business. I really need an advice on
There's a lot
something.
of background in your, I mean, there's a lot of noise in your background. Please come
It's not
again.
from me. It's not from me.
Oh, it's not from you.
Oh.
Okay, Oluchi, please can you mute your mic? Okay, thank you. Oluchi is muted. Basirat, please unmute. I think I muted everybody. So Basirat, please unmute.
Okay, I'm back. All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
So I said I would like to ask for an advice over a challenge I'm having in my business.
Okay, what business do you do?
I produce a balm, a topical balm that takes care of joint pain and muscle aches for adults and children. Children with cerebral palsy and stiff muscles and polio and any other thing that has to do with joints. And adults with stroke, partial stroke actually, and arthritis majorly. I do that. And I would say it's been a success because we keep having our customers come back. And I don't have any, it's strictly online, more online. So there's nobody owing me. You pay, I confirm payment, and then you go pick up because we have pickup locations because it's not only in Abuja, it's in other states too. So we have pickup locations in other states. But then the problem I am having, of which I would like you to give me an advice over, is that sometimes my raw materials, I don't get them from my location. So I majorly have to do a lot of waybill, and then I find out that I'm doing a lot of waybill from other states to where I am, which is Abuja. And then my customer base is actually in the state where the raw material is and not the state where I'm staying. So if I calculate the money I am using to waybill raw materials, produce, and waybill the finished product back, I feel like this is depressing. Is it right for me to be thinking of relocating to the place where the raw materials and the customer base is?
Oh, that's a decision that only you can make.
Okay.
Because there are many things that are involved when it comes to relocation. So, but the thing is this: with the current challenge, is there a way you can partner such that with people in the location where your customer base is, such that you can rebuild in bulk, produce in bulk, and rebuild in bulk?
Yeah, I do that already. It's always in bulk. I get the raw materials in bulk. I waybill in bulk. The last waybill I did to Lagos was over 140 containers of my product. Yes, I do that. But even at that, I keep telling myself that if you sat in this location where everything is, wouldn't you cut this cost of production by half?
You would, actually. But it's a business decision, right? It makes business sense, but you also have to put it in context. And why you have to put it in context is that as a person living with disability, you have to put a lot of factors in place, support and all of that. How will that work? So that's why I said it's a decision only you can make. Because if you relocate without enough support and all that you have where you are currently, how easy will it be for you? You understand? So you have to look at all of that. If it was just a regular business, whatever, you can up and go and it's okay. But when it comes to what kind of what kind of disability do you have, Basirat?
Physical.
Aha.
Physical disability.
So you see, if you do relocate from one part of the country to another, like to Lagos now, if you need to go purchase some of these things in the market, how do you get help? What you may be saving in waybill, are you sure you will not spend it in what they call it, transportation within Lagos? So all of those things are factors. So I would say look into it. See, do you have support in Lagos? Will you have enough support in Lagos to be able to do that? So you can make that decision. But I would say again that if for now what you produce is effective and people are buying it even at the price at which you are producing it. You
Yeah.
need to really look at it. The only thing is that it will reduce your own profit margin because you also
Yeah.
don't want to put too much burden on people. So it reduce your profit margin. But you can make a plan, a long-term plan as to how to relocate or how to try and source materials from other places. So I hope that helps.
Thank you very much. It does help. I appreciate.
Okay, you are welcome. So I want to encourage as much as possible. Please try and make classes. We're learning a lot here, and we look forward to hearing from you.
I wouldn't miss any more by God's grace. I'll make sure I make
Okay,
classes.
that's great. So let me quickly read some of the comments we have here because some of the comments here are for my people with visual impairment. So somebody, Chizoba says, Mata can add more ginger to her kunu in the cold season and people will still buy. So if it has ginger, Mata is suggesting that an increase in the ginger may help people to buy so that it helps them to get rid of cold. That's the suggestion if it works for you. Ruth is saying, hold on, I'm trying to move the cursor. Okay, Ruth says, I have many challenges in my business as I am deaf. I'm always ready to do whatever they want to do with their interests. Hold on, please. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm always ready to do whatever they want to do with their interest, but financially have changed everything. That is, I think, availability of money. They asked me to reduce the price of designer, and I mean the style of the clothes. I told them everything has increased from the market, but sadly they left my business that they will never come back because of the price I said. Okay, so what should I do to reduce costs? I need my business to grow so well as to get money. Okay. Okay, so yes, we've given some advice before now, as that is, you can look into the production of other things because reducing costs, where will your
Sorry,
profit come from? Yes, please.
sorry, ma. Just my hand has been up. As like the sign language woman, Chinwe, Miss Chinwe is not on the call, and I think Ruth needs her very well.
Oh,
Ruth,
yes,
Ruth
yes.
needs her because she needs sign language, and I think you're responding to her needs now.
Okay, okay. So please, if you could just help me summarize, type it into the chat room for her. Just let me summarize that we understand that the costs, she may not be able to reduce costs, but she should look into producing ready to use materials like we have advised, because we can advise her to reduce costs or reduce quality. That will spoil her brand. Okay. So please, Isaac Esther says, please, Basira, sell medicine for rheumatism and arthritis. Do you sell medicine for rheumatism and arthritis? Yes, that's what she says she does. So you might want to chat her if you're interested. Ruth says, please, I can't see sign language interpreter. Yeah, okay. Someone should send attendance link. Vivian is asking for that. Good evening, everyone. Please, my network is bad. That's Sadia. Okay, my data is low, Ruth. Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone for sharing. As we draw the curtain on today's training, I'm sure we have been able to pick on one or two things. So today, some of the things that we have learned today is that what is success? What does success mean to you? We have looked at that. We have thought about success for each and every one of us. We have identified how we can make our businesses more successful. What's your business? We have looked at that. And now we have looked at risk. What risk does your business face? So our assignment will be to work more on the exercises, that is, on looking at what is success for you, on looking at what are your success goals and what are the things you need to do to achieve them, and also being mindful of your risk. So, and you can share whatever it is you get. So the challenge for the week, right? The challenge, I mean, for this session, not the week, sorry. The task is to find at least one business owner and ask them the questions in the next slide. So you have to get a business owner and ask them the following questions. I'll read out the questions, although I will try and drop the slide tonight in the chat, I mean, in our WhatsApp group, so that it's easy to access. Okay, so you're supposed to get their name, the type of business they do, and you ask them these 6 questions. Number 1, why did you start your business? Number 2, what were your goals when you started your business? Number 3, what were the risks you thought about when you started your business? Number 4, what is success? What's a successful business to you? Number 5, how did you make your business successful? Number 6, have you ever failed in business, and what did you learn from that? That is, what did you learn from the failure in business? These are the questions we want you to ask an entrepreneur around you so that you can have more insight as to what people are going through. So let me quickly check my chat room and see if there's anything I have not covered. Okay, Lillian says, good evening. Or please, I am not able to meet up with the group. I'm just coming now. I'm not feeling too strong and my network is bad. Welcome, Lillian. Sorry. We trust that when we drop the materials, you will be able to catch on to what we have said today. So sorry about your health. We pray that you will feel better and the next session you'll be more active. Chizoba says, please can someone resend the link for attendance? Okay, that has been answered. The link has been resent. Okay, it says, please can you type the assignment in the WhatsApp group? Esther, I will drop the whole presentation so you can pick the assignment from there. I trust that helps, because if I will type it, that might not be easy, but I can drop this whole presentation, and so you can trace out the assignments and the challenge and you can do it. So let me just ask 2 people. Anybody wants to give feedback on today's class? What did you learn? 1 or 2 people, so that we can wrap up for today. What did you gain in today's class? 1 or 2 people, quickly, please. Quickly. Don't let me call names.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Nene. Yes, what did you gain from class today?
Okay, I learned that every business success is different for different business, and there are specific things you need to do to meet your business success goals.
Yes,
thank
you very much. Thank you very much for sharing. Esther, over to you.
Okay, what I learned today is that in every business there are challenges. So it's good you identify those challenges and know how to tackle them. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. So on this note, I want to say thank you to everybody for being in class today. Let me see, somebody dropped something. Let me see if it's what we need to pay attention to. So let me see. I'm not seeing the message. Somebody dropped. Okay. Perpetual says success in business means different things. Thank you, Perpetual. So on this note, thank you very much. I'll be handing you back over to Victor. Victor, you have the room. Thank you. I think he'll just wrap up for us. Thank you.
Oh, so that's a good one. Thank you, Ms. Odukoya. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful section. Everyone that joined, thank you so much. For those who just joined in late, we did a pre-test at the beginning of the class. So please, we just want to encourage you, always join on time so that you can have access to the pre-test for every of the sections. And that was why I didn't drop the attendance early, because I wanted us to have enough time to do the pre-test. Then we'll now submit, we'll now do an attendance later on. So, but I'm grateful to God that many were able to write the pre-test. And please, let's keep our time. 6 p.m. on Wednesday is going to be Insight time again, please. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Ms. Adukoyo, for the section. Ms. Choma, thank you so much for that section. We are grateful. If there's any other question, please make do use of the WhatsApp platform for much more details. Thank you. So I would love to say a very goodbye and a restful night for everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Bashira Balogun, please chat me. Isaac, please chat me on WhatsApp. Thank you.
No problem. I'll look for your name. Esther Isaac,
Bye.
right?
Yes, Esther Isaac Chidera James.
All right, I'll look for your name. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Good night.